If you like this video, click like. If you want to continue to follow our adventure, hit subscribe. Your support would be greatly appreciated. Hello, House on the Road subscribers and followers. My name's Rob, and today I have my computer. So some of you might actually know why. Here it is, the end of June, beginning of May. And so each month I promised you that I would break down our cost and tell you how we're doing. This is important for a lot of people. They want to know what it is that we're spending so that they can start planning their own little budget. Last month a guy sent me a budget, his budget. Now of course I think he's staying at paid campsites, but he really did develop a nice looking budget. And so hopefully that, you know, we'll start inspiring people to do the same from our budget. Okay, so anyway, keep in mind there's two rules to this. One, we only stay at free campsites. If we ever get away from that, we will let you know, and we will tell you exactly how much we spent, and you know, we'll beg for your forgiveness that we violated our rule. And number two, I don't discuss insurance. There's just too many different options for people to go about. I am not an insurance expert, and sometimes if I give an answer on insurance, people make it into a political issue, and so I just stay away from it. You know what your insurance cost is, so you know, if you're going to do the lifestyle like we're doing it, then make sure you add in your own insurance costs. So that's the two rules that I have on how we do our budget. So let's begin. I break down our budget into 6 categories. I used to break it down to 5, but I added a category because I thought I'd at least make it a little bit more realistic. So those categories are generator cost. How much does it cost to produce electric? Vehicle gas. Food, what we buy at the grocery store. And here is the category that I added, which was fast food. And then and then we have communication. Communication is broke down Netflix, internet, and our cell phone. I have, you know, internet in the truck, and I have cell phone. And then finally we have a miscellaneous cost. So anyway, let's get down into it. The generator. I think I'm starting to get a handle on how to run the generator. We brought the cost down a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit, from 40 down to 30. I think it was 40 last time. Anyway, we're down to 30, and I might have actually tacked on too much for it. So I'm a little happy about this. We run about 6 hours a day. I think I've gotten this down to about 4 hours a day. And the key is this right here. This thing takes an enormous amount of electricity. I just never would have guessed how much electricity it takes. So I am only now using it when the generator is running. That way I'm not running off batteries, because man, it really depletes the batteries. It's just terrible. So anyway, I got that cost down a little bit, which is excellent. Okay, gas cost. Gas cost is $100 over budget this month, and we know why. There was two reasons. One, when we went to the campsite in Tennessee, and I'll put the link right here, the conditions of the campsite were so bad that they decided to close down the campsite. Well, we were only there one night when they told us that they were going to close it down the next day. So we had to tack on another 300 miles onto our monthly budget to move from that campsite to the next campsite, which was unexpected. The second one is, since we had to move, we went to a campsite that didn't have internet, which means that we had to drive to get internet. And we had to do that the entire month, and it was very costly, costing us an extra $100. And to the point that Carolyn and I are starting to consider not camping at campsites that don't have internet, even if it doesn't have water. It would be cheaper to go get water than it would be to search for internet every night. So anyway, our gas cost was $118 over budget, Normally I budget $160. This month it was $278.59. Food cost. Boy, we did really good on food. We normally budget $450 a month, and we came in at $255. Now there's a fast food cost too, but it still came well underneath budget. So our food was $255. We're very happy about that. So anything we lost on food, or I'm sorry, lost on gas, we made up on food. Fast food, again, we had an extra travel trip in there that we had to do. There was a couple times that we went to a fast food restaurant to get internet, so we didn't have to run the truck. We tried to actually save cost on the gas by just going in there, but there was, no matter how you did it, it wasn't going to balance out, because once you got in the fast food place, you ended up eating, so it didn't matter. It was too much money, and we are trying to figure out how to slow that pace down. Anyway, so our fast food cost was $88.38. Communication cost is about the only cost that we have that is a fixed cost. So our Netflix is $9.99. Our internet for our truck, again, for those who don't know, I've mentioned this many times on how we get our internet. It's AT&T, and it goes through our OnStar system in our truck. So our truck is now a Wi-Fi device, and it can power up to 6 devices. You know, it can provide internet for 6 devices at 4G. It's really cool. I really like it. And it's only 20 bucks a month. Very inexpensive. Our phone, which is actually to the point where I'm not even sure I want it anymore. Maybe get a prepaid card or something. I'm really thinking about what I want to do about the phone, because it's $44. You know, if I can get that down to 20 bucks, I'd just save $20. So I'm really considering I'm considering my options with the phone, considering the truck does provide internet. Again, it provides internet in areas that have internet, or cell phone service. Okay, and then I have this miscellaneous category, and actually our miscellaneous costs went up this month also. Walmart, we ended up spending $53. Dollar General, we ended up spending $42. We had an oil change in there on our truck. That was $40. And then we had a propane cost of $10. So that ended up at $145.98. So our miscellaneous costs went up. We had to buy, of course, we had to get the oil change, which we know, we plan for these things. And we had to buy a new adapter for the computer, charge controller. The old one was just shot. And I did repair it several times, and kept it alive as long as I could, but we finally had to get a new one. So our cost on miscellaneous went up quite a bit. So anyway, our grand total for the month was $872.97. Now I normally budget $800 for a monthly budget, so we are over budget by $72.97. Again, that's all on our gas. I mean, that's our gas cost. We're really going to have to think about our gas. Fast food was $88. We might be able to think about bringing that down also, but again, no internet. I'm not going to make excuses. We didn't have internet. We had to get internet, so we just had to spend the money, and we're going to think about how we go about doing all that again. So anyway, for $872, that's what it costs for the month of June without internet, cell service, to live for the month in a pop-up camper. So I hope, once again, that you guys enjoy this video. You guys really seem to enjoy the budgets, and thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click like if you like the video. Happy travels.